What's up, you guys? Cruiser67 here. Um, Sorry I've been gone for a while. I've been on vacation and stuff, but now that I am back, I am coming back at you guys full force with some more Gimmick Puppet Lightsworn stuff. I recently got a comment asking me for a deck profile, and I said that I needed to tweak the deck some more, which I did, and I've been having some trouble on Dueling Network, so I tried doing it on DevPro, and like Dueling Network was giving me some really, really bad hands. So I tried it on DevPro, and I just want to show you guys what this gave me, because it was insanity. It was really insane. The duels that I'm about to show you guys, it was really crazy. So this duel, I was playing against some chain burn sort of deck, as you guys can see. Seven Sided Rally says Dark Bribe, but he sets Dark Bribe, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I opened up pretty well. I had Lila plus Ritual, which is always fun because I get to mill stuff. So I used Lila's effect, popped the back row, and I ended, and I milled. What did I mill again? I milled all trap cards. Like, I really tried to fix up the deck, and I have a small trap lineup to make it faster, and yet this still happens, honestly. He still couldn't do anything, so he put his Cyber Valley to defense mode, which I don't really understand the point of, to be completely honest. I would have activated Upstart, but I drew into Machine Dupe, still couldn't do anything, and you can't change Lila's effect until your next turn after it's used. And this turn, I finally milled some good stuff. I milled Twilight Joker and Gear Changer, but I milled Junk Puppet, so that wasn't very nice. It was cool though. Finally, I got Necrodoll, but I didn't have any discard outlets, so I was not happy. Again, I used Lila's effect, did some more stuff. What did I mill this time? Oh, I milled BLS. That's always fun to mill BLS, right? Still couldn't do anything. And now I finally had something. I had my Magnadol plus Gear Changer combo, but Lila was still there, so I was kind of like, nah, what the hell do I do now? And I just had to end, and this is like the longest time that Lila has ever been out for me. Milled Necrodoll, which is always what I want. And now I think I had pretty much two level 8s, so I could have used Puppet Ritual if I wanted to. At this point, I activated Jury Doll's effect, activated Machine Dupe, went into strings because I knew that it was. I don't know why I attacked though. I figured like I would attack and then main phase 2 activate its effect, destroying both of them. But so I decided to see what his face down was because if I activated strings effect, it wouldn't have affected the face down. So I took 1,000, which was completely fine for me because I was like, okay, I'm gonna when I have less than 2,000 life points, I'm going to use this as a thing. So he would have taken 1,500 points of damage. If he would have done this, but he summoned Lava Golem in defense mode, and I was like, nah. Now I could have activated Book of Moon, but like I said, I want to do this, and I used and this is actually a pretty good play off my part. I used the Lava Golem and the Dreary Doll to summon another Heaven Strings, made another one of this, made Hieratic Sun Dragon because I wanted to discard both Twilight Joker and Dreary Doll. And I used that. And I was finally actually able to attack. I didn't want to use Puppet Ritual just yet, because that would stop me from conducting my battle phase. And I didn't know this, but this guy had friggin' triple Battle Fader in hand. It was just like... He summons another Lava Golem. Again, not very happy. And I decided to take another 1,000, and guys, watch this. Use this. Go Heavy Storm. Bring out Destiny Leo. Because I was like, you know what? Hey, it's a chain burn deck, so they're not really going to have an immediate out to Leo. So why don't I just make Leo? And just this is fantastic that I was actually able to get out Leo and use its effect. And I mean, it's a chain burn deck. I didn't have to attack, so Leo just wins me the game right now. Detach the last material, and Leo wins. This is the first time that this has ever happened, like ever. I don't think anybody has actually used Leo's effect and won a game due to it. Like, it's not a very fast in this format, which is really fast. You can't use Leo's effect and just expect to stay alive for 3 turns. That's impossible, and have no spell or trap cards. It's impossible. But I was actually able to do it. I was so proud of myself. So that was one of the duels that I did with this. Another one I want to show you guys. was versus Dragon Rulers, and this was actually really, really fantastic duel. I won't lie. So it's a standard Dragon Ruler player. I mean, he's reigning double Erad because he's cool like that. This is very anti spellbook E Dragons because he's maining Droll and he's maining double Eradicator. I opened up pretty good again. Necro plus double Phoenix Wind Blast, which is always good. And I had a Lila to ditch stuff, and I ended up milling a Twilight Joker, which is always fun. He opened Blaster, got his little bitch. I'm surprised he didn't go first turn Draco. I'm surprised he didn't go Draco Sack with Stream, but I suppose he just wanted to get rid of my Lila. Now I could have used Phoenix Wind Blast to put it to the top of his deck, but I didn't feel like it, and he just ends there, which wasn't too bad. I decided not to do anything because, although I could have, because I wanted to maybe set the other Phoenix Wind Blast, but I didn't want him to heavy and then destroy all of them. So, yeah. Gets Gold Sark, activates Gold Sark, gets a little mini one. Now he goes first turn Draco Sack because he feels like it. And I'm like, fuck no, I'm going to use Solemn Warning. And I end. Now, I didn't know that he had an Eradicator. So, I decided to go Phoenix Wind Blast and put that to the top of his deck. And then use Machine Dupe, get out his strings, deal him 3k. Which wasn't too bad. And I set another Phoenix Wind Blast because I had another Necrodoll in hand. And right now, I didn't have any Darks, but if he would have sent all 3 of these, I would have been able to go Dark Arm. But you'll see how Dark Arm helps me out here. And with the Phoenix Wind Blast, it really stopped him from doing anything. So I realized that, and I took that to my advantage, used the other Phoenix Wind Blast to put it again to the top of his deck, so he wouldn't be top decking anything. Now, the only thing I forgot about was his Gold Sark, the play that he had gone with for Gold Sark. So he got his Redox off, and that let him get off, because then he was able to get his mini ones and 2 to go and then to another Draco Sack and just destroy strings. Although if it were me at that point, I would have gone Big Eye, because then I would have been able to activate Eradicator. I don't know why he didn't do that. And guys, this is where I win. This is where I win uber hard. I had Gear Changer, I had Junk Puppet, and I had Dark Arm. Now, I had 4 Darks in the grave, because all 3 of my Dreary Dolls are there. But check this out. I activate Junk Puppet, bring it back. Now I have 3 Darks, so I can summon Dark Arm. Now, at this point, I could have just won. Just destroy that, destroy that. Now, it wouldn't have been game yet, so I destroy that, summon Gear Changer, make Gear Changer level 8, go into Giant Killer, and Giant Grinder... in this one situation, Giant Grinder is so OP, destroys Draco Sack, and deals 2,600 points of damage. And at that point, it's over, because I could have attacked with Dark Armed and won over. So that's how this deck is fantastic. So, I hope you guys like this replay. I'm going to show you guys the deck quick, because I'm cool like that. Let me just text this out. My Fire King build. Don't look! So this is the build, really quick. It's triple mag. I fixed it up, so now it's supposedly faster. It's actually really good. I won't lie. You got triple Magnedoll because Magnedoll plus Gear Changer gives you access to any rank 8. Double Twilight Joker because it works with Puppet Ritual and it's banishing fodder for Dreary Doll. Again, the triple Dreary Doll. The only bad part about Triple Dreary Doll is that she can only be used as a gaming puppet, material for a gaming puppet monster, and that could have its disadvantages because, like, when you're playing situationally, you don't always want to go for these 2. And then Triple Gear Changer because, like I said, Gear Changer basically becomes a level 8, and it works with Twilight Joker, works with Magnedoll. You guys have seen the combo. You normal summon Gear Changer when your opponent has a monster on the field. You special summon this thing, and then you're able to go into whatever you want, be it Zombie Stein, be it Heliopolis. I really like Heliopolis because it lets you discard, send the cards to the graveyard that you normally would want to have in the graveyard. Next, we run Dark Arm Dragon because Dark Arm is good. We have a bunch of Darks. Chaos Orc, BLS because we do have lights. Double Trag over Gores. Gores is a very good card, but it's a level 7 monster, so it doesn't really work with the deck. Trag can change its level, plus sometimes in those situations where you really have nothing in hand, it just becomes a really big beater. You're not going to use its effect to take things much, although if you do have like a Lila in your hand and they have like a Thunder King Ryo or something, you can use that to take control of it, which is always fun. Triple Lila and Triple Raikou. I don't run any MSTs because these are basically my triple MSTs. They get rid of problems and they mill stuff, so that's why I love them. For the spells, we have double Gimmick Puppet Ritual and double Junk Puppet. Gimmick Junk Puppet only brings back one, and you can only activate it once per turn. And Ritual, when your opponent's life points are at least 2,000 higher than yours, you can target 2 level 8 Gimmick Puppets in your graveyard and bring them back, but you can't activate your battle phase. Which isn't too bad, especially if you're summoning like Strings or Giant Grinder. Like if summoning Giant Grinder in defense mode and they have special summon monster on the field, you just destroy that shit. You don't even have to go conduct your battle phase. Next, we have double Dark World Dealings because we like having our level 8 monsters in the graveyard, and this just gets to our combo pieces faster. Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy, Book, Duality, Avarice. Avarice, if you're milling stuff, you need an Avarice, because if you accidentally mill like BLS, Chaos Orc, and Dark Armed, you at least have something to get it back with. Then the one Machine Dupe, I was running triple Machine Dupe at one point, then double Machine Dupe at one point. Then I realized that after you use your first Machine Dupe, there's nothing else to go for. Why would you need another one? They're dead draws after the first one. So, one is fine. Then the Solemn Duo, Phoenix Wind Blast, 2. Because it's a fantastic card to use with Necrodoll. It's fantastic to use a card with Twilight Joker. Basically, if you have something you don't want in the graveyard but you have in your hand, it's a great out to a lot of cards like Dragosack and stuff like that could be a potential threat. And finally, the Mirror Force. As for the extra deck, I'm just going to mouse over them quickly. So we have Leo, just because sometimes it wins. Strings, because it's cool. Giant Grinder. Frank, Zombie Stein is fantastic because it also allows you to negate effects and ditch a card from your hand. Although my favorite is the Sun Dragon because it's fantastic. Tachyon. This one isn't OCG yet, but although if you wanted to play this deck TCG, I would suggest playing Googly Eyes Dumb Dragon because it's 2 level 8 machine type monsters. Like what else do you want? And it becomes a 4,000 beater, so it's not that bad. Because we have level 4 monsters with Lila, right? And then finally because we run Raikou. Other cards you could play you could decide to place in this deck. You could definitely run. Where is it? The level 4s, like Egghead, because it also becomes a level 8 and it inflicts 800 points of damage. Destroy, if you wanted to. Or Scissor Arms, preferably, I would say. Scissor Arms and Egghead are the best, because Scissor Arms is basically a Foolish Burial. You could, obviously, so you could run this, you could run that, you could run this if you liked. And then along with those, you could run, where is it? You can run Black Salvo, because Black Salvo combos well with the 2 level 4s, and that could give you access to Ancient Fairy Dragon, Karakuri, Shogun, Beret, stuff like that. So it combos well. I just finished saying it. I don't know why I don't play this. Foolish. Foolish could be is a good good idea to get stuff in the graveyard early. You can play more cards. You could obviously play more Lightsworns if you wanted to, but this is just my build. You could play more dualities, play more chaos monsters. Well, there's only these 2 chaos monsters, but if you really wanted to, you could do other stuff. So that's essentially it, guys. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Tell me, guys, what you think of the deck. If you like it, if you like the gameplay, if you like the idea, maybe some suggestions what you guys would play in this deck. Maybe stuff that I haven't mentioned. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. So have a great day. Cruiser67 signing off.